Welcome to the Into the Weeds podcast,
I'm Phil Gusson.
and I'm Jubal McMillan.
I teach political science at College of the Canyons, a community college just north of Los Angeles. I have two master's degrees in political science, kind of a long story, along with a PhD in political science from UCLA. Prior to returning to college, I was a plumber and a plumbing contractor. So as a result of my experiences, I think very much like a political science, but I talk like a plumber. Politically speaking, I'm a Democrat. I voted for one Republican in my entire voting life. I supported Joe Biden in 2020 and Kamala Harris in 2024.
And I've been a serial entrepreneur since I was 17 years old. I've had storefronts, I've had consulting companies, I've had one-man operations, and I've been partners with other people in larger ventures. I'm pretty sure I have a high school diploma. The last time I was on a college campus actually was at College of the Canyons with Phil when we did a presentation on AI for educators, right? I tend to vote Republican because usually I support a more pro-commerce approach to economic issues, but I tend to approach social issues as a libertarian. I didn't vote for Trump in 2016 because I thought he was a cartoon character, but I ended up supporting him in 2020 and in 2024 because I liked his policies.
So, as you can imagine, Jubal and I see things differently. Well, actually, we agree on a lot of things. So, when we get together, which is usually once or twice a week, we talk about all kinds of things. But when we talk about politics, that's when our differences become sort of front and center. Sometimes those conversations get heated, impassioned, frustrating, but never disrespectful. Because even when we fundamentally disagree on things, important things, I always know that Jubal is a good son, he's a good brother, he's a good husband, and he's a good friend.
Well, I appreciate that. Phil and I have been close friends for almost 20 years now. And yeah, we disagree on a lot of different kinds of stuff. The important thing is he's not my enemy, right? So even when we disagree, I know that we both love our country. I know that we both want the best possible outcomes for America. We both want prosperity and security. Basically, those are the big two. We just disagree on how to get there. We have different tactical approaches. So part of what we're going to do in this podcast is a deep dive into the details of a broad range of political and social issues, and we're not going to shy away from our differences. We're going to get granular on a lot of different subjects. The other part of what we're going to do is we're going to demonstrate that people can have diametrically opposing political views and still respect one another and not think of each other as evil.
A couple things that you should know about Jubal. He loves to cook, mostly for other people more than himself. He's madly in love with his wife, and he's really into movies. And we are both waiting anxiously for the next season of The Diplomat to drop.
Yes, season three, bring it on. A couple things you should know about Phil. He's got four amazing kids, one with a PhD in microbiology. He's got four grandchildren. His mom, who has dementia, lives with him, and he's a really good son.
Thank you.
And he loves gardening, growing things.
I do indeed. So, in any case, thank you for joining us. And if you like what you see, be sure to subscribe so that you can be notified of our new content. Now, I really don't know what that means, but Juba told me I'm supposed to say it.
That's right. That's right. Again, if you like what you see, don't be shy about smashing that like button because that's what pushes our content into other people's news feeds. Thanks for joining us. We hope to see you down the road.
Take care.